Okay, I just came out of the movie seeing The Woman King, and I'm just if y'all don't want me to spoil this movie for y'all ain't got to watch this video. But I'm gonna be honest. It's a damn good movie, right? Shit even had me crying, especially if you got a daughter. And she had tears coming out my eyes because of the way they depicted us in this movie. It was very graphical, emotional. But the thing that I don't like about it is I knew Hollywood was gonna strike with this movie. Let me start by saying this. They had black folks selling slaves, black folks selling black folks. They had women fighting against men, emasculating. The father of the little girl, the bullshit that he did, that they had him do in the movie. It's just so many things in this movie that I'm telling you, when you go see it, it's gonna fuck you up. But I already knew Hollywood was gonna strike again with the bullshit, because that's what they do. They paint these pictures in our head graphically, and it's worse than listening to a CD. When you listen to a CD, you listen to an audio bitch talking about killing. In a movie, you actually see this shit. But I just don't like how they depicted us. And like I said, it's definitely a tearjerker. But the way that they had us fighting against each other, black women fighting against black men, you know what I'm saying? The shit just crazy. Like, y'all know when I go see these movies, man, I do my reviews on these movies. But this one here, like I said, it's a good movie, but it fucked me up. Fucked me up. I'm just sick and tired of the same narrative when it comes to anything dealing with Africa. The depictions that they give us of Africa, putting in our minds of how we are when that's, you know what I'm saying? And the thing about it, it's just crazy how they control the narrative of what we think of African people or kings and queens. And let me say this. Somebody said this a while back, weeks ago, that, and I haven't said it before, that a man a woman is equal to a man. That's bullshit. And I'm gonna tell you why. How is it that a woman is equal to a man, or a man is equal to a woman, when we both have different roles, but consolidated as one? That's where the real power is at. But these motherfuckers have tried to make us think that it's one better than the other. No, it's just like a car. I don't care how big the motor is, it can't go nowhere without the wheels. I don't care how much the wheels cost, it can't go nowhere without the motor. We need each other. Start letting these people put in our minds that we are separated, and you know, a woman is better than a man and a man is better than a woman. That shit don't make no sense. And common sense will tell you, we need each other. There's no one better than the other. But in this fucked up world, this matrix that we in, they want to paint the narrative that women can do just what a man does. I keep telling y'all, men was built with bigger muscles for a reason. Bigger brains, bigger lungs, bigger hand, bigger feet, because we take on the role to protect y'all. Women are nurturers. That's why a lot of women will let their children just do what they want, but out of the kindness of a woman's heart, the nurturing of a woman's heart, a woman will let that child be happy and do what they do. And that's why a man will be like, don't do that. No. So we bring the balance. We need each other. Even our voices, the frequency of a man's voice is deep. It resonates different. I keep telling y'all, when a woman say, hey, get in there, wash them dishes, it's different than a man. Hey, get y'all, you know what I'm saying? When you hear that deep voice, that shit resonates. And this is for a reason. Start letting these fake ass people, these fake ass Jews, start letting these fake, we not Europeans, start letting them tell us who we are, what we are, how we should live, how we shouldn't live. Because in the Matrix, what they created is to benefit them. And another thing is, the king's right-hand man he gay, he funny. There's nothing wrong with that, but why would you depict that? That's what I'm saying. And the only time people gonna be okay with it is because in the world today, they done already fine-tuned you to say, okay, that's cool. I don't care what you do with your sexual preference. I don't give a fuck. But what I care about is when people try to make something that ain't right. and don't know the agenda. Like, it has nothing to do with you as a man wanting another, you know, a female wanting another female. It's nothing. It's all about depopulation. It's all about mitochondria, the Eve gene. It's all about melanin. This is a bigger picture than a lot of y'all will understand. This is why I don't get into the backwards and forth of what. I don't care what you do, but I love you. One of my favorite cousins was gay. I don't have nothing against that. It's just the way they push that narrative and for their agenda. So in the movie, the king, one of the king's right-hand man, they depicting these things on us, bro. And again, man, it's a good movie, but it's just the way that they project us in these movies. That shit got to stop. You know what I'm saying? It's the same song and dance. But like I say, I'm just sick of them painting them pictures like that. There was way more people than Harriet Tubman that freed slaves. It was way more than them type of people. They just ain't gonna talk about it. There was a lot of rebellious people that were slaves that said fuck it and then ran off in there and did what they had to do. But you know, they gonna paint the same narrative. Like I say, you'll never see where white folks are slaves and black folks are the slave owners. But in this movie, you see black folks selling black folks as slaves. We got to stop this shit, because Hollywood gonna paint this dumbass picture in our head as long as we allow it. But like I say, that's just my take on the movie. You know what I'm saying? It's fucked up, but it is what it is. And they gonna keep doing it. Like I say, you'll never see a movie where black folks are the slave owners and white folks are the slaves. They'll never paint that picture in your head. You'll never see a movie where the people overthrow the government, coup d'etat. They don't want to put these ideas in your head. You know how many movies that didn't get produced because of what it would do to the masses? Because that's basically what they doing. They put these movies out to fuck our heads up, to massage ideas in our heads, to... Bro, Hollywood is not... people call it, oh, it's entertainment. No, it's not. Hollywood sets the tone for what the fuck they want you to know and don't want you to know. And call it entertainment. When they want to put crack on the streets like they did in the 80s, they created Scarface in New Jack City, and nobody thought about it. Two of the biggest fucking movies that had the biggest push. And this nigga still in prison because of New Jack City and Scarface, and this nigga still dead because of New Jack City and Scarface. All because they want to push the crack out there in the 80s. And that's a good example of what they do. So when they want to push new millennial shit, they put them in the movies. Anyway, they just want to paint the perception. Like I say, man, that's my take on the movie, man. Go watch it. Hope I ain't spoiled it for you. And just understand, man, we got to stop them for painting these images in our head on what they think and what they want us to see and don't want us to see. Because it's fucked up how they did that. How they had us fighting against each other. How it was a masculine for women to be masculine in this movie. I mean, look at the title, The Woman King. And you got to catch it. You know what I'm saying? But, like I say, ain't no woman better than a man and a man better than a woman. That shit don't make sense because we all got different roles. But consolidated as one, the child makes the trinity. Don't let these folk fool you, bro. Anyway, man, y'all go check the flick out, man. Hopefully I ain't spoiled it for you. And like I tell you, in order for you to be found, you must first be lost.